Deere Company. John Deere is the brand name. It's a big player in agriculture, of course. All of the green material equipment, the harvesters, the tractors and the likes. But remember, it's also got a big business in agriculture and related forestry, timber processing and construction. Yes, the wall between here and Mexico. I mean here, what am I saying? America and Mexico. So I don't know. This is another stock that's had a little bit of a move lately, and I think it's because of the idea not only of the wall in Mexico, and that's probably never going to happen, but the idea more generally that there could be infrastructure spending. That's been a major theme. In event, let me not get carried away. $28.6 billion worth of market cap, price earnings ratio 18.29, dividend yield 2.63%. Let's go straight to the share chart while Joseph gives us a view on this one.
Look at that. You can see basically it's more wobbly than bear. So it has been on an upward trend recently. But certainly, I think if they are involved in construction and Mr. Trump is really interested in infrastructure spending and bringing all those other jobs that were kind of taken to China, according to him. And if the wall is to be built, I mean, in fact, you may go back to that. I mean, that's a massive tender.
Or do you think it's going to be as big as the Great Wall of China?
Or the one between Berlin and East and Western Germany.
But you're right. Even if they just get a transportation bill through Congress, in prior administrations, they were always fighting about this because the Republicans wouldn't want to see money being spent on anything. But in this brief period, they need easy, quick wins. So just a big program to further develop the interstate highway system would be positive because construction firms would need to procure construction equipment inter alia.
And what was Mr. Trump's business? It was basically real estate, which means a lot of construction. So it's
more golf courses.
More golf courses, more towers. So it's an industry he understands, and certainly it does pay a little bit of economic activity. Everything has to start with infrastructure.
And it must just be said that notwithstanding that rather raggedy pattern over 5 years, Deere is a really quality company. They're one of the founders of the whole principle of just-in-time production. They invented basically back in the last century, the early parts of the last century, all of that kind of industrialized production systems, production lines. With Ford, they were one of the inventors basically of production line and industrial engineering. So quality outfit. Anything else to add? I see Warren Buffett owns 7.2% of the company. That's always a vote of confidence. It's the kind of company he likes, and
No, certainly. I think he's a guru. He's one of the old-timers in that. There has been pressure, obviously, on the sales recently, but I think the chart certainly shows that. So you would rather have possibly a stock that gives a little bit of volatility because it allows you entry points and exit points versus, if you look in terms of NASPA, sometimes it becomes very difficult if I just make that example where it's almost one way.
Right. So the slogan goes, nothing runs like a deer, so we're going to go with a green thumbs up and a hot on this one?
I think we're going to go hot.
Hot on this one. Certainly the wind is coming from the behind at the moment.